Greetings, fellow citizens. This is Citizen Kong. And as you can see, I'm not starting with any music because I'm thinking, I'll just come right out and say it. I applied for the partnership program, and now I'm all like worried about using music and not having it copyrighted. So for a while here, until I get turned down, I'll be skipping the musical intro. And then the other thing is I have some more bad news, and this is is Fez Night going to be like the first part is like get the bad news out of the way? Man, it just seems like it's bad news all the time. Besides the economy, which is really sucking, but and I'm still worried about my job, but at least misery loves company. I know there's other folks out there that are worse off than me, and we all handle it differently. I worry and I ruminate and wait for the other shoe to drop, and it hasn't dropped. I got some bad news, but I'm still working. But man, I only work like 2.5 days last week or something like that, or 1.5 days. So and that's no way. I can't go on like that. But officially, I'm still working, I guess. Anyway, but the Jim Riley, I want to wish him the best and hope for a speedy recovery. Jim Riley had, at first what I heard was a stroke, some type of brain aneurysm. For those of you that know Tom Kennedy, his channel, he's a friend of Jim Riley, even though sometimes it doesn't seem like they're friends. Jim Riley is also, originally was known as the Lone Web Crusader, and also as #1 asshole. And the guy, a lot of people on YouTube think he came off as a jerk, but that was his style. That was his whole thing about busting people's chops. I really know he was a nice guy. He made a video about me once. I was like, what the hell? But luckily, and I didn't really know him that well, man. And luckily I didn't go off the deep end and start freaking out on him or anything. And I just chilled, and then I was like, oh yeah, he does that to everybody. In fact, I've heard through other people that he actually liked me. So anyway, enough about me, but to Jim Riley and his family and his wife and his sons, I hope for a speedy recovery. Okay, and that being said, I will mix a drink. Tonight's greetings, fellow citizens. I do this unedited. Let me tell you. You remember last week I said I felt like I was coming down with something? Well, that was another thing. I mean, they sent me home with a couple days off last week, but I ended up being sick anyway, so it kind of worked out. I probably would have called in sick, so there you go. But I said I was coming down with something. Man, I had a pretty good bout of the flu. I wouldn't say the worst of my life, but I'm still recovering. Still not feeling 100%. But I will don the Fez, and tonight's Fez shall be called I Was Sick Fez. And it's going to be a little tiny drink, just to say, look, I'm doing Fez Night. We'll have a little bit of a drink. Not a whole lot of gin. Just a little, because I'm still feeling it. And look, for who is ever paying attention, this is a glass bottle. Yes, I prefer to drink out of glass, but pretty soon, glass bottled booze will be for rich people. Oh. And my Schweppes tonic, so a little gin and tonic. Hell, I don't even have a lime in it, but I don't really need the lime. Oh, let's get the glasses on. So here's to tonight's Fez called I Was Sick Fez. Or should I call it something else? I was thinking of calling it Short Fez, Mini Fez. No. I Was Sick Fez. Cheers. Decides feeling depressed about the situation. Like I talked about the depression. Hell, when things were going good for me, I didn't know it any better. I'd get depressed. I had a job. I could pay my rent. but I'd be depressed about something, like a relationship or something. It comes and goes. I was feeling much better, but then this flu hit me, and then, anyway. So here, hope you all had a good week. Hope you all have a really good week coming up, that things get better. Just a quick thing, besides me applying for partnership, and it's not about I'm expecting money from YouTube or any of that, like Glory or anything. It's just I'm damn tired of cutting up Fez Night into little pieces. And with that partnership, I could just post it in one long piece. And I have a feeling tonight's Fez Night is only going to be one bit. So, hey, there you go. I just felt I had to make an appearance. And just really quickly, I want to say, look, Obama's been doing a lot of good things, like hit the ground running, and I'm glad about the Gitmo, and I'm not going to list everything, but the Gitmo was a good thing, and of course it'll be complicated. But it was Chris Matthews that asked out loud. He said, "Is he going to end the policy of not showing flag draped coffins coming back from war? And will Obama attend a funeral?" I really hope he does. I really hope he ends that policy. Because the Bushes started it, and it was a jerk policy, I mean, we need to be real about this war. And I think actually, I don't know why the soldiers love Bush so much when he wouldn't attend their funerals and he wouldn't acknowledge the dead. Okay? And I've been, to Imitator 777, I'm about ready to stop coming to visit your videos. Maybe I'll just visit and watch, but not comment. Because, man, I've been expending a lot of energy talking to your friends, if they call it talking. They don't want to have a discussion. They just get mean. This one guy's channel, you go to his channel, it's all like militaristic background of, war and everything. It's like these people, they like war. War's not good. And for those FDR people that say he prolonged the Depression with the New Deal, no, I still think it's that heavy government spending is the way to get out of it. What can I say? That's what worked before. They said, no, World War II ended the Depression. Well, what was that? That was just another big government spending program. I'm trying to cram all this into once. I mean, there's things I want to talk about, but I can't do it in my leisurely pace. Oh yeah, I hit 700 subscribers, and so let me... the old tradition was I would welcome new subscribers, but I want to welcome Timmy113. He's my 700th subscriber. So, 700. It's a nice number. And I guess that's about it. I'll drink a little bit more. Not enough to get buzzed. I need to eat some dinner. And hopefully next weekend I'll be fully recovered and ready to do it. That is if I still have a job. Touch wood. I'm scrounging a lot more than I usually do. I'm trying to save money the best I can, but I know that there's others. At least I live in California, and so I don't have to worry about heat and things like that. And I'm putting out some good thoughts to some good friends out there. And thank you, folks, for the good thoughts that have been sent to me. Aurora Kismet is one. I know I miss people. Rain, Methadone for Life. I've talked about you guys before. I don't want to go into... I'm trying to keep this to one post. All right. So anyway, that's it. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you next time. All right. Oh, and those Republicans, stop dragging your feet. Something needs to be done. Every time I see that John Boehner, his name is Boner. All right, he pronounces it Boehner, but it reminds me of that lady on that British television show, Bucket, who likes to be called Bouquet. All right. You guys have a great... And McCain, shame on you. Anyway, all right, cheers. See you next week. Bye.